cityofbasketball.com. guys had on your program since he transferred?
Well, he's such a naturally talented guy, and he's a gift, man. Is he gifted? And from a year ago when I met him in September a year ago to what he is right now, it's really fun to watch him evolve. As you know, all along the way, he kind of knows in his mind that he can be a real big star player. And you need that. That's what I love about him. And yet we're quietly kind of trying to bring him along to evolve his game. And defensively, as far as playing like a little bit of the point, like really, you try to get kids like him who could score naturally, and sometimes they get too much tunnel vision. And so how can he get his points? Great players will get their points and get everybody involved. And that's the big trick, isn't it? And he's starting to get that trick down. Yesterday's game, I had to tell him to start looking at the basketball. He was having too much fun passing the ball around to people. So, okay, remember what you do best.
Right. That was one of the biggest differences I've been seeing in his game. Actually, these first two games I've watched you guys play this year, where he's actually, facilitating a lot. Is that something that you actually emphasized on this year?
I might be, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think I am. But when you talk about the modern game of basketball, when you talk about the highest level guys playing in college, the Kentuckys and the Louisvilles, and that game style, I know X does not look like the prototypical point guard from the days gone by. He's not your Jason Kidd, he's not your setup guy. But the modern point guard, all the way up, is more of a Johnny Walls kind of mentality. It's more of a, he's a scoring point guard. And a lot of the college coaches tell me he's not a point guard, he can't handle it well enough, and I get that. But for high school, and if he's a kid who's going to keep working at the ball handling, then that could come. But his north-south speed is something that has to be utilized. You can't have him run the wing when a slower kid is trying to advance the ball off the floor. It's just not intelligent. I'm not that dumb. Get the ball. I got to just get him to keep going. You got to keep cracking him and saying, yo, run. When he puts on the Jets, I don't know who's really stopping that, and that's not cocky. That's just, I'm talking as an objective coach. I'm watching him. If he advances over 85 feet, he's got to evolve his game that way. He's a very good passer, but I think the rep he got probably a little bit middle school to early high school was, you're a true natural scoring guard.
Right.
But you've got to evolve guys like that on his speed alone. His speed is special.
Right.
It's just special.
The kid, Mike, got MVP tonight.
Yeah.
Last night, he did a great job, especially down the stretch on DeAndre, who many consider as pretty much is the best player in the area. Just talk to me about the job that he does, great. Hustling and so forth.
Well, Michael's a kid who's a really high basketball IQ. He's a high IQ guy, period. He's trying to get it. He's like an Ivy League kind of education guy. So Michael has been here since ninth, and last year got hurt at the end of the regular season and had to sit and miss the playoffs, which really obviously bugged him. And he's worked hard to come back from a big back injury. Very smart, and I think he's gaining in confidence that he can score, he can defend, he can do a lot of things for us. He's kind of evolving right now as we go along. He's not that. He had a decent year last year, then it ended. So he can. You can see he can handle the ball.
Right.
He can get out on the perimeter. He's long. He can cover ground. He's a great big guy for high school.
Right. Last thing, just talk to me about your bench a little bit. Your first five play hard,
right?
But your bench just seemed to have like another level of energy that they're able to take you guys to, and it kind of amazed me watching it.
They do, and it's kind of new for us to go so deep, and I do it without knowing where it's headed some nights. And I thought last night, the second quarter of the Friends game, the energy went through the roof with it, and then it's almost hard to get starters back sometimes, which is scary, because those guys can play. What we seem to get out of these two games was, let's get that turbo boost with those guys, and then when if we we're trying to work on merging it, blending the two. And then when you need to, the experienced seniors got to go do the stuff that they know how to do a little bit better right now. But Amin and Ahmad Williams and Cheo Houston, those guys, they're coming on.
Right.
And they just bring an energy. We really don't have a point guard there, but we're not worried about it.
Right.
It's not about that. It's about literally a pace. Like if you watch Amin tonight, Amin Williams, 23.
Right.
Every time we make a mistake, he cures your mistake by going right back and doing something.
Doing something, whether it's
to get something to happen to get the ball back. As if it's gold, you don't want to lose it.
Right.
That's special. So we can be a little dumb at times. It don't matter.
Right.
Him and Ahmad just go in and they fix a lot of stuff.
Talk to me about your decision last year coming to Plymouth Whitemarsh. Just like what went into that, and did you feel like going there with last year started kind of seems like it started last year, like just your whole demeanor and style of play, seeming like you had something to prove. Just talk to me a little bit about your decision into making that move.
My decision, like coming from King going to Whitemarsh, it was all based off of like, going to King. I was playing behind like some of the best players in the city, like Sammy Foreman, my team Glenn, all the good pub players and all. And I wasn't really seeing the floor as much, but I feel like I was able to compete at that level. But the coach here just really wasn't, giving me the chances like that. So I was like, gotta get up out of here and go somewhere where I could like show off my full potential and just be able to just go. And now I'm here at Plymouth Whitemarsh, and it's like I got the green light, and the coach just really believes in me, and everything turned out for the better. I just signed with Ryder not too long ago. So, things have really turned around for me in the past year. So it's been a great process.
Right. A lot of people know you as pretty much a scorer. Over the last 2 days, I've been watching you really doing a great job of facilitating and getting other guys involved. Is that something that you was actually like emphasizing on trying to add to your game this year?
Yeah, I take pride in passing the ball, man. It's all a part of like maturing my side of the game. Like when you facilitate, you make others around you better, and they'll pass you the ball back too as well. So, that's just the maturing factor of my game, and I feel like it's all coming together. And I'm just looking forward to continue that at Ryder next year. I'm just ready to go.